Get ready with me as I share with you guys 8 things that your fake friends will do to you. The friendships I've been able to meet in the last 2 years have absolutely changed my life, including Elaine, and it's her birthday coming up.
Me and Natalie, big Leo.
If any of your friends do these things, it doesn't automatically mean that they're a bad person, but it just means that you simply need to watch out for them. The first oddly specific sign that a girl doesn't like you is she will try to get super close to all of your friends. And I'm not talking about people who you just happen to be in the same social circle with. I'm talking about she goes out of your way to DM people that are in your life that are completely unrelated to the group that she's in. People like this will often use triangulation tactics in order to make you question yourself or just to make you feel like you're an outsider. And again, this might be completely coincidental. Use your own discernment with this, but that's just one sign out of all of these. Another sign that's similar to this one is they'll get super butthurt if they aren't invited to a certain thing that it has nothing to do with them. Like, for example, let's say you go to your friend's birthday party, but they haven't met this friend. It'd be kind of out of pocket for you to be like, oh, why didn't you invite me to that party? When it's like, no, that's that friend's party. You don't know that person yet. So that's kind of what I mean. They'll try to get close to people, or they'll feel personally attacked if they aren't included in something that doesn't necessarily involve them. A lot of you guys were asking for my lip combo, so I'm gonna share with you guys what my lip combo is. I always love using this Sachi Beauty lip stain in the shade Low Key. I'm gonna look absolutely insane for a second, but trust me, it'll peel off and then I'll have the perfect lip stain. Sign number 2 is they undermine your accomplishments. It's like they hate acknowledging that you're successful in any way, shape, or form. They just wanna know how you did what you did so that way they can do it. This is super applicable if you have had any big accomplishments recently, or this person has a similar thing that they want to do with themselves. I think trusting your intuition is super, super important with these things, because everything that I'm saying can easily be mistaken for genuine curiosity from somebody. Every single conversation that they engage with you is somehow related back to your accomplishments or the people that you know. That's a huge red flag. Number 3, they make you the inside joke. This one's so obvious, and I think everybody has been in a situation like this. If you have, literally let me know your experience down in the comments. But so many girls have been in situations where they have been the inside joke, and it's so confusing because you'll go into conversations with these type of people and something is just so funny about you. Something so funny about what you decide to do with yourself, what you want to achieve in life. You are at the expense of every single joke that they make. I'm not even kidding with you. It is so exhausting being around girls like this. And here's the thing, real friends do have banter with each other. It's not banter. This is genuine jealousy. I remember one time I was friends with these girls, and this was before I really had a big YouTube channel, but I was very public about the fact that I posted on YouTube. This one friend of mine always called me famous, not in a way of oh, I'm actually famous, which I don't even consider myself that at all. All I do is post videos on the internet, but whatever. Anyways, this was before I had any followers. These 2 friends of mine would always say oh my god, yeah, she's actually famous. But I could tell they were just making fun of me because it was something that I genuinely was interested in. If you have friends in your life that are always making fun of your dreams, your accomplishments, you are somehow always the joke, those girls do not like you. Trust me. Not every woman thinks this way, but some women do. If you have a weak self-concept as a woman, you're going to see any woman trying to achieve something in life as a threat to you. But if this person is your close friend, tell them a secret and see what they do around people. Because I promise you, if they are not your real friend, they are going to weaponize your secrets against you. If you tell somebody something in private and they start to share it with somebody in public when you're in a group of people, you need to check them. Because ultimately, if you don't have these hard conversations, then you're going to think that people are always against you, when again, that might not be their intention. You need to be able to confront this person and be like, hey, what the fuck was that? Genuinely, what was that? Because why would you tell my personal trauma or the things I'm going through in my life to somebody, especially if it's a guy. If you are just becoming friends with a girl, make sure to figure out how they act around men, because I think oftentimes women will get around men that they are attracted to and suddenly start to throw you under the bus, make you the joke, or just act like a pick-me. And it's the most annoying thing ever, because they are one way when they're just with you, but then the second that they get around a group of guys that they find attractive, all of a sudden they are basically throwing your friendship to the side. Be aware of girls like this, because they haven't been able to actually detach themselves from male validation yet. Anything they do around a group of guys is performative. They're just doing the absolute most in order to get attention from men. Something that I see all the time is girls will leave their friend outside who's like super drunk outside the club. Their friends are upstairs for 10, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes, just because they don't want to go down and check on their friend. If you are ever in a situation like that, please do not be friends with those girls. They don't care about you, and they certainly don't care about your safety. Some girls have not necessarily been taught the etiquette of making sure that their friends are okay, especially in situations where drinking is involved. It is so important to be a girl that notices when your friend is uncomfortable, like if she's in an uncomfortable situation with a guy. Oh my God, girl, like I need to go to the bathroom so bad. Knowing how to get your friend out of a situation like that. Next, they never reciprocate gifts. Me and my friends operate on this like mutual understanding of like, okay, if I get you this time, you'll get me next time. And that's something that has honestly given me such full friendships in my life, because not only do you feel special when you receive like a coffee or whatever, it kind of like tests your friendships. Okay, maybe some of you might say, oh, that's toxic, but I don't think it's toxic. I think it's genuinely just such a girly pop thing to do, because it's a little bit extra to like send me $6.25 for your Starbucks. Like, I'm not doing that, girl. Just like go get me a coffee next time. Because if you're a girl who goes out with people or socializes, like I'm not gonna be a person who's like, oh my God, you need to do this.
I was just gonna ask if you have a heat protector.
I do have, it's right here, girl.
Thank
That's
you,
another
queen.
thing.
Girlhood.
Girlhood is sharing stuff.
Sharing is caring.
If either one of us had what the other person was asking for, it was like, oh, I already have that. Like, it's no big deal. Yes, for certain things, if you have personal preference of like, oh, I don't want to share this one thing, that's completely fine as a friend. But if it's something where it's like heat protectant, I'm not gonna have my friends go buy a whole travel size $10 heat protectant for what? Like, if I have heat protectant, I'm gonna give you that heat protectant. It's one thing if your friend doesn't have the funds to reciprocate your gift, like that's completely okay. But also there's like different ways to show your appreciation as a friend. If the friendship is starting to feel one-sided, like this person is always asking you for rides, every single time they need something, they will reach out to you. It's going to feel very one-sided, even in the conversations that you engage in with this person. There's no depth to the conversations. It's not like this person genuinely cares about you and what you have going on in your life. And sometimes these people are actually the ones you've known for the longest. And that's what's so difficult, is because people can change. So if you are in a friendship like that, where you feel like this person has grown into somebody that you don't even recognize anymore, it's okay to feel that way and to acknowledge that. Over these last 2 years, I've been able to attract such amazing women in my life where I don't even have to question if they care about me or love me, because they kind of show up in the same exact way that I show up for them. Like, I ride at dawn for my friends, and that's the type of people you want to surround yourself with. That's not selfish to want somebody to show up for you equally. So if you are in one-sided friendships, please take this video as a sign to cut it off. You don't need to cut it off in a dramatic way. Sometimes it's just about creating distance. Reciprocation is important. It is not selfish for you to desire reciprocation in friendships or relationships in your life. And the last final sign is you just feel something off when they look at you. And I know this might sound really ominous, but if every time this person looks at you, they just have this jealous energy, like they're like mean mugging you, but it's like a friend of yours, that is something to watch out for. Because if somebody is always giving you like a nasty look, that is something to watch out for. Now, the way you can pay attention to if this person is giving you specifically a mean look, look at their facial expressions when they interact with people who they're happy with. Look at their facial expressions when they're flirting with a guy or talking to somebody that they think is important. For those of you that were wanting my lip combo, this is the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Nude. I just slightly overline my lips, and then I go in with an e.l.f. lip gloss. This is in the shade Jam Session, and I am about to run out of storage, so that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you relate to with this video. Don't settle for less. You deserve the world, babe. This was the final look. Go ahead and check it out on my Instagram, and I love you guys. I'll see you soon.
It's so cool seeing like your like videos and live action, because I only see your videos while you're getting ready. I get the exclusive BTS.
You get the BTS. This is actually a big thing for me, like recording in front of my friends, because I just get super like nervous.
How other people feel about you has nothing to do with you.
Well, I think it's just like more so stage fright. Like even
Stage fright.
yeah. Fun fact, you guys, I remember one of my middle school projects, I literally got up in front of the class and I like had to run out, and they had to like reschedule me for a different day because I was so nervous to present. And it's weird because I always had like a passion. I always wanted to talk to people, but yeah.